Hello, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will cover one more scenario for OVRDBF command where we will fetch the record from the file on the basis of their key value. Okay, so first of all, I will show you the data in file and then we will try to access the data using OVRDBF command on a particular key basis. So for that, I'm doing run query on this test PF1. So right now it contains this much of data only. Okay, from 10 to 50, and now we will see the program. So taking program in edit mode, here you can see that firstly we are declaring the file. So you can declare the file as in this way, where firstly we are passing the file name and then we are assigning the library name where this file resides. Okay, after that we are reading the means we are overriding the file. So for that you just need to write OVRDBF. Here you can pass your file name, and into file you can pass file name and library name, which is Sharmit1. Then do page down, and here in retrieve order we will select star key. Okay, so there are multiple options that you can select, but for now we are going with star key. Now in the second thing field you need to pass the number of keys. So right now we are having only one key in our physical file, so I'm just passing it as 1. Then we need to pass the record format of the file from where we are fetching the record. So I just pass it as test pf1. And in the last field, means here in key value field, you need to pass the key value for which you want to access the data. So make sure that whenever you are passing the key value, it should be in the quote always. Whether it is a numeric value or character value, you need to pass it inside the quote. So it is a 4-digit value, so I just keep 2 spaces, 1 2, then 40. So now what it will do, it will fetch out the data where key value is 40. Now I'm going to down. So this is the scope field. If you want to implement this for the entire job, then you can pass it as a star job, otherwise you can go with the by default option. Now hit enter. So once this line number 12 got executed, it will override the file on the basis of key and fetch out the. Now after overriding, when we are doing RCVF, then it will fetch out the record where key value is 40 because we have override it. And then we are using send program message or sndpgmsg command. We are passing the user ID by converting it to character because it only accepts the character value, and then hit enter. Now on the below we are using the same send program message command, but this time we are passing the variable directly because it is already of type character. So after printing values, we are doing the delete override. So just write DLTOVR, and as we are not using any kind of scope level, so we will go with the by default value, otherwise we need to specify the scope here also. Okay, so now what we are doing overall, we are firstly we are declaring the file, then we are overriding the file, and after overriding we are reading the data from it, and then we are doing the delete override. So it is always recommended to delete the override just after your processing is done. So let's compile it and call it. So you can see it returns 40 because we have set the key as 40. So it prints the username is also 40, so it is showing 42 times. And if you want to change it, you can pass it as a, let's say if I want to fetch the data for 30. So as we are doing delete override in the end, that's why it doesn't keep that override throughout the program. It is only for the program level. So I'm calling it, now it is returning 30. So this is a way through which we can utilize OVRDBF command for accessing a record for a particular key. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.